Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another round of roster reviews. Probably not going to get as many out as I did during the live stream, but going to get a few out for you. First one we're looking at is Starfighter Command. And they didn't give me an exact start date for their account, but they started towards the beginning of 2022. And they are a spender, $50 a month, as well as the Conquest Pass. I don't know if it's plus or not, but 5.4 million. So give a little bit extra spending. I assume they probably did the Hyperdrive bundle. You're going to get pretty far in a year and a half. So let's check at their ships first. They're in Chromium 2, which I don't know. I feel like it could be in a Rhodium at 5.4. But let's see what they're working with. So I saw they had Profundity. Yeah, that's good. Profundity before Executor. Interesting. Not a bad choice. It's the harder route, but if you're willing to take it, that can work out. Chimera's finished. Finalizer only 4-star. Ecotric 7-star. Negotiator Malevolence almost finished off. Malevolence 6-star. So they have a pretty well-rounded out fleet presence for a year and a half. I think Executor should come sometime soon. 1 GL, JML, so that would actually lead well into a Java farm or potentially a GL Leia farm. If they're willing to farm the unaccelerated marquees, which isn't always the easiest thing to do. But it looks like we're going to have a lot of rebels, basically just a lot of rebels done on this account. Got Starkiller finished off, Darth Vader at R7. Got Wampa R7 with Omicron, Dash, Omicron, Vandor up and running, Trey Omicron, or Jaden Talon, Ventress, Savage Omicron, R3. So good spread of R3 and R5. Not too high, but I'm not going to expect that at this point. Let's just take a closer look at the Rebels, see if we're missing anything here. Like I said, just tons of Rebels. This is going to be by far their most built-up faction, I believe. Rex at 6 stars. Yeah, farming that is a good priority. That's what I'm doing right now. I don't know if it leapfrogs any of other things, like projects they might be working on, Galactic Legends, Executor, so on and so forth. But it's definitely a big deal now. Jedi. So we have JML, of course, JKL along with that is mandatory. Qui-Gon Omicron, he's still pretty weak. You need him built up a little bit more to get the most out of his Omicron. Okay, we got a 4-star cam, so yeah, I got him unlocked. Not gonna be doing too much with that. But Anakin and Qui-Gon, they can get a lot of work done. What is neglected? That was Shakti's weak, but okay, let me take a look at Sith and some dark side factions. Okay, so just these three kind of go together. This is interesting. There's only 4 relict, and one of them's Talon for Starkiller, of course, and Savage. So those two make sense from a priority standpoint as well as Vader. So okay, I can get on board with that. Next up would probably be Nihilus or Scion, if nothing else, just to get them extra survivability. We don't have Darth Revan, which is a great character, great team. Doesn't take too much, just shards. So you need Bastila for that. You need HK. Let me look at Old Republic faction. HK Karth, Canderous, Juhani. I feel like they could unlock Revan right now. Yeah, HK. No Darth Revan. Just hop in the event and unlock it. You can do it. I'm pretty sure you have the tools to unlock Darth Revan right now. So just nothing to it but to do it, man. So just get on that. Yeah. Jeez, I keep thinking I'm missing it because it's like they have everything they need. Very odd. Okay, let's look at some other factions. Empire is a big one. Not really close to Executor or Sith Eternal Emperor, looks like, although both would be a decent pursuit. So maybe they're working on Jabba. Yeah, I think so. They got Chrysanthemum done. Boosh is getting farmed. Is gear 11. Scando is 7 stars. So I think Jabba is probably one of their next farms. And I'd recommend that. Either Jabba or Executor. Then Sith Eternal Emperor. But Darth Revan, definitely just unlock the guy. And what else are we wanting to look at? Scoundrels, kind of broad. But a Relic Zalbar. Yeah, they like their Wookiees. Tarful not up and running yet, not even close, could just 3 stars, and I wouldn't recommend farming him, but it's interesting that they got Zalbar R6. How is he getting used? I mean, is it just for the crate raid? Mission's not up. I mean, you have 5 crate raid characters. They're all R3. That's enough to run. There's a tier that starts at R3, I think. So, okay, I guess that makes a little sense. Checking random factions. Nice to start. Oh, Marin has the Omicron already. Wow, they've put a lot of ability materials into them. Omicron Adventures, Omicron Marin. Not a lot of gear on Talzin or zombies, so they're not going to run Datacrons, but that can probably get good work done in Chromium. Okay, yeah, very interesting. I stick by those recommendations of probably Jabba or Executor next, but just unlock Darth Revan, please. And gonna look at some mods, but let me just check on some Datacrons here first. A few set 9, a little bit more set 10. Those are cheaper, so not too surprising. And I'm guessing they don't have a lot of, I don't think they have a lot of Conquest characters, that's what I'm noticing, but you wouldn't expect that for an account that's not too high above 4 million. They're probably slogging through Proving Grounds right now on some of the older ones, and I do not envy them. So Luke, of course, is fastest. He's R8, not R9. Protection is pretty good. It's double. He actually has a relatively low base protection pool. So at R8, he's only got 53,000 protection. That's less than Jedi Knight Luke, believe it or not, which is kind of crazy. I got a lot of speed on him, so they're making it work. I don't mind a little bit of extra potency on him for that Efflux move. Definitely good. RJ's next fastest, which is a good decision usually. 342 speed. Got a crit damage triangle, so not bad. Just trying to get a gauge of how fast all their mods are. Radis, high base speed. I run mine pretty fast too. He's got like what a 194 base speed, judging from this, which is very fast without any mods. Yeah, extra protection. I like it. Very durable. Okay, that's pretty good. And we just scan for priorities. Herman Yoda, Chewbacca, Jin, CLS. Surprised that Chewbacca is above most of the field, and I don't know the reason for that. So, 147 extra speed on Chewbacca. We got, doesn't seem to be a bulk focus, but we got crit damage and some offense. I don't know if I like this. For Chewbacca, usually people run high offense. I like to run, and I think that's what I'm doing right now. I also used to like to run all defense and protection, because if you set him on defense, everyone, like a human knows to go for Chewbacca first, and they're trying to Zerg him down. But if he has lots of protection and defense, it's going to be hard to get through. So defense sets, protection primaries, pretty cheap mod set to get, because it's all sets and primaries that you don't really need to slice up. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I give his speed to someone else that kind of wants it more. Maybe Bosk. Yeah, Bosk needs more speed for sure. But he also needs a protection focus. So I don't know if you could do a direct swap, but give some of those faster mods to key characters that need it more. So Bosk needs it. Dash is pretty good with speed. Yeah, okay, that's... Dash is getting neglected. So if you're running Dash, you have him up. You have his Omicron. You have Chewbacca built up. Try to give him a lot more offense. Like, this is a terrible mod set for him, honestly. It's speed, but it's not that fast. And it's got garbage offense. Like, he needs to be doing damage. Yeah, you got the crit damage triangle, but that's an ugly triangle. This might be because the encounter's so new, but you really need to work on the mod depth here. Check CLS. Offense and tenacity is pretty common choice. So I think, yeah, he's pretty decent. Decent off. Slice that 12. Okay, no, this is sloppy. It needs to be 15. You're losing out on 7.5% offense just by slicing it to level 15. So that is bad. The LS mods right now are terrible. The left side's terrible. The right side's terrible. This left side, not bad. I mean, they're 20s. Yeah, what's going on here? It's like feast or famine. Left side's feast. The right side is just pure famine and garbage. Take care of that. Jin. I run Raps on offense. I don't prioritize Jin mods. She's my mods on her are terrible, so you don't need much on her. But she's kind of fast to start with. That's why she pops up further here. Freya. Yeah, health is probably the key stat you want to dump into the most, other than speed. Defense. She gets a lot of bonus protection, which translates from health. So definitely bulk up the health, slice the health mods. Health primaries aren't really good until you slice them, so definitely devote some attention there. Yeah. Oh, I thought I was done, but it just the other stuff I want to look at. Starkiller. This is not too bad. Yeah, you got offense. You also have a little bit more to health and protection and decent speed. I think he's looking good. And Giant Revan, probably okay. Speed. They slow. These are all like. These are 6A mods, but he's only got 102 speed. I have to look at these. A crit chance. Okay, protection's terrible on him. His base protection pool is garbage. It's 29k, which is abysmal. So don't give him a protection primary. His protection sucks. Offense, I guess if you're running just crates, it makes sense, but normal PvP doesn't. 10 speed. Speed. I mean, a lot of offense. This is a fail. This is a failure of a mod. I mean, you don't even really want to slice a... It had to have been 8 speed by the time you took it to 6 dots. You don't really want to slice that, let alone take it all the way to 6A. I mean, I get you might have been trying to remedy the issue. This is good. This one's good. 5 rolls on offense. It's nice. You might have been trying to remedy the issue, but yes. 6A mods. 1 roll of speed here. You gotta prioritize speed a lot more, so these mods need a lot of work. A lot of work. That's it for this account. Yeah, I think mods are the biggest deficiency here. As far as farming, yeah, Executor. Unlock Darth Revan, he's sitting there waiting. Jabba, that stuff. So thanks for letting me look over your account. Next up on the docket is rawmofo, so this guy's not messing around. He started in early 2020, so I'm not sure what month. I don't know if that means early like May, like the latter first half, or January. They said that they are a whale and they're trying to cut back, and said their goals were they want to get to Kyber. So they're an Erodium 1, so not quite pushing over the top there. And for an early 2020 account that says they're a whale, I'm surprised they're only 7 million, because you can get much higher than that if you're whaling. So that begs the question, how are you whaling? Because you can't just throw money around in this game and expect to get something out of it. You gotta be strategic. Because there's a lot of bad ways to spend money. And I'm not an expert in it, but you know, you look around and some things cost a lot more than they really should. So let's look at the capital ships here. We got Executor finished off. You know, Chimera, Negotiator don't have profundity. So let me just check on Rogue One. Nope, they are not in pursuit of profundity at all. Check on Sith. Looks like they are pursuing Leviathan. This is clear to me from this because they got all the ships ready. They need TIE Dagger. All these pilots are 7, and a few other changes. Let me check on. Do I have like Scythe? No Scythe, so I'm guessing no Grand Inquisitor. but maybe they don't have many conquest characters in general. Okay, so a lot of GLs. 4 GLs. That's decent. Well, I mean, 7 million. I don't know if that's par for the course, if that's ahead of schedule right now or not. Because when I was 7 million, I think the standard was like 5 or something, because that's when the 5th one came out, basically. So it's a lot different now. But Supreme Lord Kylos, Eternal Emperor Jabba, and JMK. So they're only missing Lord Vader, Rey, and JML. And I think JML would probably be a good next target. Since Jabba is done, that means JKL is done. And I was talking about Inquisitors. They don't have Scythe. They do have Grand Inquisitors, so maybe they're a little bit behind on Conquest, which is unfortunate. You have Malgus. Let me check Online Force User. I want to see the last Conquest character they got. So they finished Ben Solo. After that was Scythe. And let me see Separatists. Do they have Trench? Okay, so no Trench. So I guess that was the last one that they completely finished off. And what was after Trench? Oh yes, Fury Class Interceptor. So they do have that. But why no I guess, I mean, Trench wasn't more... Like, some people go hard in Conquest and then don't go hard other times. So I guess they weren't trying to get Trench. Hopefully they're getting Malicos, but I don't know. I looked at this faction, but I didn't take note of if they have, like, Seer up and running. Okay, so no Seer, no Cal, so don't Fulcrum. So that team is not really built up or in place. So they wouldn't really have a home for Terran and Malicos. But hopefully they just get the shards anyway, because from what I hear, Proving Grounds is awful, and I wouldn't want anyone to farm something there unnecessarily, because it takes a long time if you leave it to that. Let me just try to see what they're working on next as far as Galactic Legend. Not Rey. I think Rebels are the big thing. JMK. Oh, I did not notice this. Did this just happen? This is a visual update to Admiral Akbar. That must have just happened. Cool. Today is Thursday, by the way, if you're watching. Thursday, August 31st, 2023. So, for me, this is new. I just noticed that. And it looks good. This looks, well, it looks like the movie. I don't know. I think it looks better than the one before, at least the portrait here. He looks more distinguished. Unlike Thrawn and Ahsoka, that changed. Okay, 3PO and Chewie, Gear 12, so might be working on that for JML. We got, where's Mon Mothma? Mon Mothma not done, Admiral Rast. So I think a lot of Rebel focus might be in order for this player to get JML. Not only JML, but Profundity too. Even though they're working on Leviathan, it's not bad. I mean, it's a good ship. So I guess finish off Leviathan, and then you're just one ship away, Profundity, to have all 3 of the meta fleets, so to speak. And let's check out the rest of it. Okay, Treya Sia Nihilus. That is a big neglect. That you need to work on. You don't even have to unlock anything further. You just gear up these characters, give them the Zetas and the Omicrons, and voila. So that is a more immediate focus to me, because the team we basically already have up and running, just got to finish it off. Jedi looking good. Gas, Jedi Knight Luke. What I was talking about with JML, yeah, like Jedi Knight Luke has a base protection of 77k. So he has greater than 50% increase from Jedi Master Luke, which is nuts. Okay, well, Jedi faction looking good. You know, no Barras. It's fine. No complaints there. Let's check Empire. Okay. Pretty fleshed out Moff Gideon weak. Iden Troopers not built up. I don't think that's too bad right now. That's not something I'm going to say. Hurry up and work on it. So, that's alright. I looked at most of the major ones I typically do. Let's check Bounty Hunters. Probably fleshed out. Grief and Mando. No, work on those, man. That is crucial to a bounty hunter lineup. Even if you don't get him like super high relics, get him to like gear 13, at least gear 12. Give Mando the Zeta, Grief at least his cleanse Zeta. Very valuable there, and they're being overlooked. Guess I don't think Lord Vader's on the horizon anytime soon. Yeah, JML after Leviathan, which it seems like you're working on, and then Profundity probably, but in the meantime, work on the Sith Trio, Grief and Mando. Or you don't have, once you go for Rey, then you want sorry. Afra, I don't know if I'm gonna say hurry up and get Afra either. At this point, just wait until they're accelerated. Yeah, there you have it. Those are my priorities for you. Moving on to some mods. We sort by speed. Let's bring the Kylo first. Plus 177. I do like the speed focus. Like for damage triangle. Over 10k offense. I feel like you can still get more. I don't. Yeah, no offense secondary there. You're kind of missing out. No offense secondary there. You're missing out. No offense secondary there. You're missing out. And I'm talking offense percentage. Yeah, so you could definitely squeeze out a lot more offense. Screaming about Kylo, just look for it in the secondaries. JMK. I mean, he's just like, he works. Like, his mods aren't super important, honestly. So, whatever. Get speed on him, and that's mainly it. Java, kind of similar, just wants speed and bulk. Yeah, not wasting too much in here, no crit damage. Doesn't look like there's much extra offense there, so he's fine. Colonel. This is the slow school. Yeah, plus one. Yeah, too slow, but for a GL, it's a little bit slower. Health. Not really much offense. Yeah, it'll work for most things. Mara Jade fastest. Piet, Gideon, Darth Revan, Cat, Boosh. Looks like great speed focuses or priorities just at a glance. Plus 342. Plus 150. So not blazing fast mod pool at the top. 161 plus the 340. That's actually pretty fast. Off getting a gear 12, clocking in the top speed. Or one of the highest speeds, plus 154. How many extra pieces does he have? He doesn't have any right side pieces, so that's kind of crazy that he is still third fastest non-GL for this player. Darth Revan. Plus 155 speed. I don't like any protection focus on him. You want to put it all into health. Crit damage as well is important. And offense and health are important to them. The way ferocity works, they get what is it? Get 10% critical chance and 15 speed for each of their own debuffs. So you definitely want crit damage because he's gonna crit most of the time. Yeah, I don't think they get offense indirectly from the ferocity, but definitely try to give him either. Yeah, don't give him crit chance. He's gonna be overflowing with crit chance. Give him crit damage, offense, or health. Health there is good. Make this a health one as well. Cat usually wants speed and health, not protection. Not super fast. Crit damage is going to be good here too. What are we working with? Defense? No. No. Get this somewhere else. Well, I mean, I guess it's not going to be horrible because with all the protection up, it does make it hard to get through. But one of the main counters to JMK is JML, and they don't care about defense. I think you want more health primaries. You can give the defense to somebody else. Who else is going to want that speed with defense? Oof. I don't know. I'm not a fan of defense primaries in general. Maybe someone that doesn't really care at all either way, like Hermit Yoda. He's just kind of hiding all the time. You just want speed on him, so maybe give him the defense primaries. Just someone where it's not too important for most of their stats, which is kind of weird to say, but some people only care about speed. Let's see what they're running on Malik. Full tenacity, I mean, protection, of course, as well. But I don't really care for the tenacity focus on Malik anymore. But, you know, since it's all put into protection, I think that's good because there's no protection set. So you're not giving up there, giving up much there. Maul. Not too great on the saps, but that's with this R5. I think the modding is okay. Star Killer, we got offense focus or health focus. Offense and speed. Nice! This is a good one. I think this looks really strong. Still need more health. I mean, that Star Destroyer is not going to be a big threat, but good offense. What are we doing with Yoda here? Speed. Not a huge fan of that. Because he gets a lot of turn meter into like Giant Revan, Jedi Master Luke. So you don't need the speed. I think it's more about the offense. Some people even run survivability for the JMK counters, which are not really working as well right now with set 9 datacrons. But you know, mods aren't too bad. There's nothing like egregious, except what I'm getting my wire. I get my wires crossed a lot during these roster reviews, whether I'm thinking of the current one or the one before. But there were some improvements to be made on Darth Revan, fine-tuning. Yeah, looking for someone out of place down here. Let's see Dash. I think people get him wrong a lot. Yeah, this is just neglect. I mean, Dash deserves more. He deserves more speed, good offense, crit damage triangle, a lot of stuff. This is just thrown away, left for dead mods. 4 speed, and I can't look anymore. It's bad. Yes, you know, you're not trying to get tons of speed on him. That's pretty good. We got more than double. Almost double. This protection pool. This is just R5, so you could use more relics. I like crit damage triangle, but pure protection is good too. Alright, Han's slow. You do want speed on Han too, even though he gives himself a lot of turn meter and takes the first turn. But crit damage is good. Give him more offense too. Need more slicing materials. And you have Jabba, so make sure you're hitting that Smuggler's Run 2 as often as you can. That'll really help out with the mods, and just try to focus down on mods as much as you can too. But that's it for rawmofo. Thanks for letting me look at your account. And the third and final account we're looking at today is Tuck. They are in the Order of Eternal Empire. Started on, they said exactly the date, May 4th, 2020. So we got a May the 4th be with you beginner account. I don't know what kind of promotion they were doing back then or any kind of advertisement, but that's right around the time Galactic Legends came out. 7.6 now, so that is 3 years and some change. That's impressive. And they said they do sometimes spend, not much elaboration there beyond that. But our last account we were looking at said they were a whale trying to cut back, but we seem to have more progress, at least in terms of GP here, with someone that sometimes spends. We got JMK over there, as we see. An Executor in Arena. Do have Profundity 6 stars, but still running Executor. I like that. I like to try to give recommendations for a roster beyond Executor and Profundity, but they're just so important that a lot of times I'm stuck doing that because I don't have them. So now let's check if they are working on Leviathan. I would think so. R7 on Sith Trooper. R7. Well, you don't need that. Him leveled up. Need 7 stars on that. That's kind of surprising. But it looks like they are getting ready. They're gearing up for it. So I think Leviathan is next on tap for them. Looking at the roster, we got 4 Galactic Legends as well. We got both the Jedi, we got the Sith Eternal Emperor, and Supreme Lord Kylo. So missing Rey, Lord Vader, and Jabba. So Jabba might be on tap next for this player. But Rebel Officer Leia, Galactic Legend Leia might be something to consider too. But I don't like to recommend the brand new GL for players with just a few GLs until I've seen something going on with them. Just because it's a lot harder to farm marquees, brand new characters that aren't accelerated. Even Java's getting accelerated soon here. But at the top we got, yeah, Revan, of course, Gas, Malik. So yeah, they're clearly working on Leviathan. Wait, okay, there's Malgus. I was like, did I miss Malgus or something? Okay, so let me just actually see if they're working on Java. Doesn't seem so. And Resistance, so they're working on Ray. Also does not seem like it. So Java, Ray, Lord Vader. Let me check their bad badge. Nope. Yeah, so they don't seem to have made much progress at all towards any of their remaining Galactic Legends. Phoenix is something to consider too. You know, Captain Rex. Okay, they're not really working on Captain Rex. Didn't take advantage of those extra jobs for him, I see. Or maybe they did and they just didn't activate the stars or promote him. But that's a loss. You know, he's a great character. Jedi. Mace Windu, Omicron. Okay, helping out the guild. Qui-Gon, Omicron. Jolie. I think sometimes people neglect Jolie too much. I think you want him at Relics, especially if you do have JML and Giant Revan up and running. He's great for both those teams. Key in a JML versus JMK counter, which comes in clutch sometimes in Arena. 4-star Kiadimundi, Story of My Life, news reviews. And let's look at the Sith. Of course, they're... Oh, he got them all. He got all of them to Gear 13, so nothing missing here. Zetas maybe on like Scion. Let's get Isaiah Treyas up and running. So this is actually a fully fleshed out faction. Which is bounty hunters. Zam Omicron. Yeah, I guess your 12 can work. Who wants to? Oh, Inquisitors. Ah, come on, man. Do Inquisitors. Alright, that's easy next recommendation. So before you do another Galactic Legend, after you get Leviathan, work on the Inquisitors. I can help out your guild. If you don't care too much about your guild, you can help you get into a better guild, and then get Reva, who's a great tool. Almost like a Galactic Legend on her own, especially in Grand Arena, but not just Grand Arena. So, work on those Inquisitors, just start farming them now. What are we looking at with Separatists? Okay, Gear 12. I like this, you know, not too much extra effort on the faction. Okay, yeah, I think that is a good enough look at the actual roster. Let's dive into some mods. Mods and other modifiers. So let me just look at Datacrons because it's faster. They went hard on the level 3s, probably getting the 15% max health protection. That's the bargain way to get a lot out of Datacrons with that set. Set 10, not much into it, which is surprising because it is a much cheaper set to build up for a free player and anyone really. It's just a lot cheaper with all the data cache and the breakdown rate from previous sets. Looking at mods, I'm not going to look at JMK because I don't really care what he's modded with. This is a offense set. No crit damage triangle. Already a black mark. Sprinkler Kylo Ren. You want a crit damage triangle. For extra damage, the crit damage primary on the triangle is one of the single biggest impacts you can have. So if we compare like a set bonus, for offensive crit damage, it's a major set bonus too. You need four of that mod set to get this bonus. So 4 mod sets for offense gives you 15% offense boost. One fully fleshed out primary is 8.5. So primary is like a little bit more than half of the set bonus. For crit damage, this number is 42 for the primary, and then the set bonus is 30%. So it's even more than the set bonus. So crit damage triangle is always the biggest bang for your buck when you're trying to do a high damage character. Always. It's like an immutable law of mods. So change that for sure. Most of the rest of that looks fine. JML R8, all health mods, but still got plenty of protection, so I think that's probably good modding. That's going to go way up if you get R9, and he is one of the best R9s to get. Otherwise, just fine. I run speed set, but plus 137 speed, not too bad for no speed set. Literal Emperor, I'm guessing they're slow. Yep, we got a slow poke here. I don't think there's enough health here to justify being that slow. You don't have any comparative advantage. Yeah, get rid of the potency, give him health. That's good. That's good. Yeah, you're kind of splitting the baby here, giving him speed here, but you don't have enough health. I don't know. Like, he's not a fast. I don't know. It's too much in the middle for me. Cat, fastest non-GL. Not a bad choice. That is, I think that's my fastest non-GL, so good idea. Plus 162 speed. Not much offense. No crit damage. Not too much health to speak of. So what are we running? Defense? It's the second one with defense. I don't like the defense or the offense primary. Do crit damage or health, and then health there. Speed, yeah. Fine. Yeah. Just want him fast mainly. I don't care about anything else. Plus 159. Yeah. Not bad. I feel like the one everyone gets right is Piet, because you don't really care about too many stats other than protection, or no, other than speed, and people usually have them. Yeah, plus 143. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. Potency helps, so if this is yeah, okay. Acceptable use of potency cross, Jade. Even though tenacity down is irresistible, and then you start with the tenacity down move and then the stagger move. But tenacity down isn't a guarantee. Like tenacity up is a guarantee resist, so it's not as powerful. You still want some potency. Radis, lots of speed, decent amount of bulk. You want more into the bulk. Tenacity. It's not the worst. That's a nice set of secondaries. No, not good chance. Yeah, I feel like you want more protection mods there. Protection or health, like just a balance of each. Makes them really durable. I don't care about the tenacity. And definitely not the crit chance. Shock T. Shock T is another one of those characters that I think can take the high speed secondaries with a defense primary, because you don't care that much about her stats. She does like protection. Yeah, defense. I think that's a good use of a defense primary that has a lot of speed. But not for like tanks and such. Darth Revan. Do we have another Darth Revan that needs correction? Yeah, no crit damage triangle. Definitely get that. More health. Yeah, there's not enough health here. The protection. The offense. I mean, and I don't like the offense set. Like, yeah, defense. Chance. Yeah, protection. Okay, these are all wrong. This, you need health. This, you need either health or crit damage. Preferably crit damage. And this, you need health or offense. A big reason you want health on him. And where is she? Oh, he has an offense that he's still that high. So actually, that is it's like a strong offense set for speed, but it's bad for damage. So I'm gonna be stubborn and not resort, because I want to find Basilishan Fallen to talk about why you want health on Darth Revan. Where is she, man? To Sith Empire. Slow. Why you want health on Darth Revan? And it is more if he's in the leader slot, so it's a little bit less when you have him under Malgus, but she gives herself and Darth Revan plus 70% max health. So you want to put as much health as you can, because that's just stacking up for the extra health bonus there. So a lot of people, I don't know, they don't know how they're doing with Darth Revan. He's an awesome character. You need to mod him right. Rex is fine. You just want speed on him. You don't care about too much else. A little survivability, but his base survivability sucks, so the mods don't change. Dash. People know what they're doing with Dash. Okay, some good speed. Crit damage, but only from the set. See, 30%. See, a triangle does so much more impact. From a 6 die, it's 42%. And then the whole set, which is 4 different mods, only 30%. So the equilibrium there is 4 health or 4 offense sets, crit damage triangle, and then offense cross. Just because you can't get a crit damage cross. Too much extra offense there. Protection, no. I mean, it gets protection on this one. It's fine. What does he have higher base health protection? You want to just look at their base. Yeah, so he has a base of like 36k protection and a base health of 57k. So you probably want to do health more here too. And he gives extra health to us on his unique. I thought he did something like that. So yeah, health focus more for him. Oh, what else does this? Tank 15% health. You know, that's not playing in there. Yeah, but it doesn't seem like people know how to mod their Dash or their Darth Revan today. What I'm looking at. But I have looked at these mods for a little while. Speed set plus 132. This is actually okay. But again, you don't really want protection. Tenacity there? No, I don't like that. Good damage range. You just want him fast and give him like some health or something. Yeah, okay. Alright. Well, I haven't looked at many Darth Vaders. What's damage? What is going on with these sets? We have 4 crit chance, 1 offense, and 1 crit damage. Get rid of the crit damage or the offense. And 2 other of the crit chances. Make it all either offense or crit damage, and then an offset for whatever you can get the most speed and offense out of. You don't actually need more crit chance on him anymore. So here he has a base of 55%. You have 20% crit chance given to him there, and Merciless Massacre gives you 50% critical chance, so you don't need extra critical chance on him right now. I wish I was looking at the other Darth Vaders now, because I think people get those wrong a lot. That's going to be it for looking at this one. You know, plenty of stuff to poke fun at. Or not poke fun at, but try to correct. Kyber 3, still not a bad result, but you have a lot more potential to perform even better if you correct some of those mods. Go for Inquisitors next after Leviathan, and then decide which DL to go for. Thanks for letting me look at your account, Mr. Tuck. That's all the reviews for today, folks. Got some interesting accounts. My big takeaway today is people don't know how to mod certain important characters like Darth Revan or Dash. So fix those mods, people. It was fun looking at these accounts today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you did enjoy this, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. See ya.